You just think, yeah, I agree with you. You just think
Yeah.
differently, and you're able to process patterns and thoughts in a completely different way. Because I talked about it with some of my other friends, and we talk about like, how do you think about things? And with me, it's like a shelf. Like I know exactly where it's at, and this is what I'm gonna channel right now. And then when I'm trying to create something like, oh, what about we combine these two books from this shelf? That's how I think about stuff. And my friends would have like, mine is like televisions. Like if I have like different monitors in front of me, so everybody processes it different, but I feel like it's the same concept. Like we're all processing different things because of the things that happened to us in the past. Yeah.
And it
Before
all
we
comes. No, you go first.
sorry, sorry. Before we continue, this is embarrassing. I am so dumb. So my camera is right there, right?
Yeah,
And my
mine's.
laptop is right here. And I have a stand, and I'm like, maybe I should put my laptop on a stand so that I can look at the camera. I'm
I
like,
kind of
oh,
don't like it. I don't know. I'm one of those
here,
people that
I'll
has a
try it.
really hard time making eye contact sometimes. Like, I'm that person that utilizes all those weird tricks. Like, I'll look at your nose or your forehead, or like, I'll do like the little like triangle where I'm like looking in a triangle because it's
Mm,
very hard for me to maintain eye contact with other people and with myself. Like, I don't want to look at myself.
really?
Yeah.
Look, see, if I put it this way, then I would be kind of like looking at you without like,
I think you almost kind of felt like the what was the vibe you were giving off? Like the nonchalant storyteller vibe when it was like
oh
looking
my
down
God,
there.
I can't believe I'm doing this right now. But I feel like if I don't do it, it's just gonna bother me the entire time.
And you gotta
You
do
know,
what you
like
gotta
when you think
do.
about stuff, like when you Google, like when, like, oh, who's that actor and where did I appear? And you think about it, and because you're watching a movie, you're gonna wanna research it later, but then it's bothering you the entire time, so you kind of want to just get it over with and Google it now.
Yep. I
Oof.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one that has those little ticks because my boyfriend does not have those ticks. He's very stoic, very cut dry. He's all the aspects of a Virgo that I wish I was. Like not overly. He's analytical, but not to the point where he's too analytical to where he beats himself up.
Mm.
And I'm that way.
Oh my
And
God, this is so much better.
I purposely
And
before
why I
we
didn't
got on here, I set up the camera because I was like, I don't want to look at myself, and I like was freaking. I was messing with my camera on my
Mm.
iPad and being like, okay, if I set it here, then I can look at him and not have to like look at me. I don't want to look at me.
So wait, so your setup is you have a
My camera
separate
is right here
camera?
on the side, so I
It's
know
like
like
a
no.
webcam,
Yeah, it's my iPad, and the
and
camera
then
is right.
your mic
I'm
is
using
separate.
the iPad mic. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Okay. I think that's just because we're still in the unfinished basement. We haven't done anything, so there's like it's like an
No,
echo
no,
chamber down here.
no. I'm just curious because you look like you're looking at the camera.
Do I?
Yeah,
I'm used to
like
the camera,
it's
so
almost
like with
kind
the
of like
iPhone.
you're talking to me, but I know like when I look at myself, I'm just looking down because I'm looking at my laptop.
And I just figured if I looked at you, then it would kind of almost look like I'm looking in the camera, but I'm not.
Mm. I'm gonna have to figure this out because I mean, obviously,
We'll just try different things. I
yeah,
saw this
yeah.
one. I didn't know this was a tick with people, but I saw this just today. It was a TikTok video, and you know, like the ASMR videos, especially
Mm.
like the like those people. But this girl had like geared it to where like this is ASMR, me doing your makeup, but for people who don't like eye contact. So she purposely like wasn't looking at the camera, and I'm like, I didn't even think about that because I
Uh,
know I'm uncomfortable making eye contact with people sometimes. And I started, ever since I saw that video, I notice like when I go through and see people's TikToks and they're talking to the camera, I'm reading the captions. Like I'm not looking in their eyes. Like,
I think
I don't know.
that's one of the things that are freaking me out when I make videos because I'm like I'm talking to the lens right now.
Mm,
Like it's weird.
It is.
and I know actors and models do that, 24/7. And I think you need to be some kind of to do that successful, because it's so weird.
I think they just have that really good mentality of the whole fake it till you make it thing.